My next upload for the 15th of April is with regard to all the matters pertaining to uploads shared of the violations of human rights in Tralee County Kerry, and the obstructions of justice and the abuse of services and the abuse of positions and professionals that have refused to address their shortcomings and their wrongdoings. As a qualified, competent, educated professional with credentials that are quite impeccable, the matter that I'm raising in this upload is with regard to the irresponsible attitude of individuals that are being facilitated in negotiations regarding a human being, that they are not prepared to act courteously, thoughtfully, humanely, or respectfully towards. Hate crime is poisonous throughout society. It causes many problems, and there have been problems since hate crime commenced. And that doesn't just include problems with regard to my experience, but also with regard to other misfortunates that have also suffered as a consequence of the culprits that are evading and avoiding and obstructing. The issue of being in this position when positions of authority have been abused, and when my position has been disrespected, and my good work has been disrespected, and my child has been disrespected, and my matrimony has been disrespected, this brings into question the level and standards of courtesy and common sense that is at play in this awful, awful ordeal that I have endured only since becoming a married mother and property owner. So people trespassing into a person's life that they haven't so much as had communication with, that they haven't so much as respected the good work of, and have had the brazenness to take credit for work they haven't been doing, and to be exacerbating with the most discourteous and disrespectful tactics about other people's property and family and profession and purpose, just raises the huge query about the calibre and quality of human rights being practiced in a democracy, in a European Union country. For individuals to think that they have an authority about a person that they don't so much as have a shred of experience of, to be discussing and to be violating the privacy of, brazenly exacerbating harms already caused, as in my circumstances, are all issues that I would really have huge concern for, not only my own predicament but for others also. The issue of individuals in a building that have been of offences against a mother and child, those individuals in a building or a proximity that are disrespecting royal patronage, that are stealing left, right, and centre, and lying through their teeth, and disrespecting faith and family just because of my portfolio and property and wealth and debts that I am owed, while they are obstructing and causing displacement, denigration, and deprivation, bring into question the quality and standards of practice, morale, and ethics in a modern day society. As a woman that has worked for the betterment of people's recovery, and as a humanitarian of the President's Office and the Duke of Edinburgh Award, I find it quite exceptional that individuals are negotiating regarding my entitlements without so much as a shred of policy or procedure practiced. So this entire situation is quite abnormal, it's bizarre, it doesn't represent the policies stipulated in the agendas and charters of all agencies that uphold and respect human rights and democracy and the ideologies affiliated and associated with such. Individuals that have short memories with regard to 3-4 years ago are very, very, very disrespectful with regard to their present day practices and ploys of further fraud and offence. So I'm uploading more regularly due to the fact that there are individuals in my proximity of fraudulence that shouldn't be in my proximity. I'm also uploading with regard to the issue of reparations that are overdue to my son and I, and for a child to be unlawfully withheld from his mother simply because of the entitlements of a mother, for individuals to designate and decide and obstruct in a democracy, in a modern day society, doesn't say much with regard to this entire charade. So the fact that there hasn't been any caliber or quality of resolving, repairing, restituting, or even addressing, there has been no quality of standards practiced in this entire situation, and it's really, really not setting a very, very positive example to the future generations. So I'm very disappointed. It's 2017 that I first contacted the relevant agencies. The European Court of Human Rights were contacted in 2019. So I'm just wondering, why is there such a delay? As a recovery advocate since 2006 that has had a pivotal influence in positive developments in society, I find it quite astonishing that the individuals that have caused so many problems, are still being tolerated and facilitated. I hope all the women and children that get to see these uploads are aware of how serious a situation has been caused, and as a law-abiding citizen, royal patronage included in this matter also, which is very, very serious. This is just appalling. So there are people that are exacerbating, and I hope the mental health services and the justice agencies are aware of the significance of a recovery advocate, of sanity and sobriety and law-abiding. I really hope those with common sense know that, life isn't able to be bargained or negotiated with poor tactics, especially when there's been sacred life